Always dressed to impress.
Always.
Last time you were here, you wore the Peruvian hooker.
I did. I don't have Peruvian hooker pants anymore.
So let's say we have a board that you really love from 1995. It doesn't have any volume written on it. You want to know the volume.
So as he dips the board in, the water level inside the tank goes up, which in turn raises the water level of this tube, because this tube's attached to the tank right here.
What was your inspiration in making this board specifically?
Purely 100% Chris Ward asking me to make a fit. He saw those two crummy little waves of Tom riding it, and he's like, that looks fun.
From holding it, what do you feel the volume is?
25.
25. Okay.
But it's got a lot of volume in the rail.
I'll say 24. So we got
14.
yeah, just over 14.
Okay, now the other side.
Where?
No, the deck. The deck. That's the bottom. The deck. The other deck. You donkey!
It's like 10 and a quarter, and it was 14 and a quarter, so that's 24 and a half.
24 and a half.
Yeah.
Guess yourself.
24 and a half liters.
It's really
Probably because it's so thin, it's got a flat deck and these full rails are deceiving. Okay, so let's see how accurate it is compared to what we're doing. This board here is a board we did for Kaloe. It was actually not even for Kaloe. It was just a stock baby buggy, Tajbro baby buggy, stock board that we gave to Kaloe and said, go rip on this. This thing says 27 and a half liters.
And then we got an extra half liter for the pad. At like 16 and a quarter. 12 and a half.
So what's that?
So that's 28 and 3/4.
And you said before we dipped it, you thought the pad was a liter?
Well, I said half to a liter, so. I mean, if you got a pad, we can just dip it in there.
We'll dip the pad. We'll start measuring the volume of our traction pads.
So what can your surfer at home take away from this? If they want to think about the liters they're riding as a shaping tool or as something to look at.
And that's the way it is. It really is. It's just another shaping tool.
Yeah.
It's just something to look at. It's not the be all end all. It's not the second coming. It's just another tool. If you're working with 3 measurements to come up with designing a board for someone, and now you have kind of 4 measurements to work with.
Yep.
And then if you go with the nose width and the tail width and the thickness in the nose and tail, and you start bringing in 7, 8, 9 different dimensions to work with, you're going to fine tune the product even more.